counselors. I'll meet me. I resolve your issues. I'm out. If you want a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or trim more thing, I'm a quite passo the editing. The best support too. What I say. And the show is brought to you by Ohima Africa Ecstasy Cake. Modern age jewelry or Squabby's graphics, fresh one entertainment in Akaya. So we'll show you. Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Say it's nasty or critical relationship issues. So, and then we have a great topic to discuss with yours truly, my one and only, Miss Nasa. Ewa hase, and every chunko pai. Nana ya anofa, so ewa hase. Nasa, how was your week?
That's been good.
You're looking super good. I like your hair.
Thank
you. Yeah. Shake it.
Thank you.
Nothing to say. No.
Oh, me hoye. Yankopon aye adom. It's another beautiful weekend, Saturday on critical issues. About critical issues, it's always great to be here talking about love, relationship, and it. So I think that it's been good.
Although
Although so unya the right although unya
exactly
aduane ne
mo bia nada although yes
mate and that's very important. Your better was is very, very important.
I just answer for you and say, hey, my people. I do not make change. And how you late 1 minute frank, I'm in Chumau. Thanks for coming. But I will show you. Don't forget to share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And then we are going to talk about relationship issues. Trending basically on when to start sharing information when you get into relationships. And if you have any experience, you can share with us. If you want person will be commenting or comment section as I will be ready. You can send us a direct message or Facebook, Aquaba Radio inbox, and you'll be ready. If you have any problem, just let us know. Now, what do you have for us today?
Today we're going to talk about relationship. And then if you are in a relationship, if you are starting a relationship, what do you have to share with your partner, your spouse or your gay, lesbian? So what do you have to share with your partner? You can't also count because you know.
Any TV so.
And
it's not in addition.
And I tell you what. But if you're in a relationship with your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, what do you share? What can you share and what can you not share? Or what is the right thing to share? Oh, I dream Puma, your friend is saying. Even if you are in our area crowd, your private exactly your private thought be a course team. Do you have to share with your partner? Is it necessary? Say, share. Do you have to even make mention of it? And we are going to but before we do, we have 16 days or 17 days to go. Ghana, right? Elections. No, I had the end. We had the end. Say January 20th, Kojo be fi White House or Kojo fi and then Biden will come.
January when?
20th.
Oh, okay.
20th. And upon my inauguration. Pony ye nephew. Now you hold na bani as someone.
Inauguration.
One
because it looks like
only the first president not to show up. I mean, he's just totally. Donald Trump would have been a good African president, a very good dictator.
I think for Africans, that's what we need because you're swear they can cry, you know.
That's what the Africans need. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Africa, yeah, papa ever
no. Seriously, Trump was okay. Trump was okay. The only thing I think it's pissed the people was not taking things serious when it comes to the COVID. People are dying and you can't even play with our minds that people are not dying. I mean, the fact is, when you want to obey a drone, you are not a scientist, you are not a magician, you are not God. You can't do anything about it, but show some care. What I say, don't make people feel you didn't care. That's it all. Yeah. Anyway, Tony Akka,
COVID,
most of the people who were complaining was very pissed off and almost
they didn't even vote. Those who complained, we are Republicans and they didn't even vote. I had to say NDC and NDC were decided say the person about NDC, but my MPP. That's what happened here. You see those who decided say COVID and blah blah. We are pure Republicans.
Anyway, Tony Akka, hi Ohima. Tony, hello. I'm here to serve you with sweet messages, romantically, seductively, whatever. Yeah. Don't forget to tell a friend, tell a friend. But just share. Oh, bye. Don't be selfish.
You share the video.
Share.
You share the video.
Share.
Very important.
Share.
Won't
Don't be a
won't share mine. Because we have a very interesting topic, very very interesting topic. Sometimes your co-relationship, but we take our secret with us. If you say, they are not even going to share with their partners. BBT said last week, now sir, we are happy to have you here again. Last week was a very interesting discussion. On him, she's not even going to share that with her husband. And then the partners, she is not going to do it because it's that secretive. Maybe why you have to keep it to yourself. And going into a relationship. Time check exactly 1:45. US, Akwaba Radio. Thank you very much. Facebook, please. You like and share. Nasa like and share.
Don't pity.
Yeah, then. But it's going to be an interesting topic. So let's dive into it. 1:45. We are going until 3:00, and you're in common dialogue, very conversational. Topic into one so our Facebook or share you can also post your comments and as open so you be line to my around 2:45 or no obey to me afre 703-659-0625 and then you also can chip in with your comment. I'll also post the poll question very very soon, so look out for the poll question. I made the better and then you make sure that you answer. Relationship, critical relationship issue. That is all we talk about. It's all about our relationships. Either worry, either you are dating, or even
that's I think our person chimp now.
I think our person chimp now. There's certain things. Exactly.
I'm going to say your name, Jairo.
You may be over. Nasa secret. My starting morning fina so born come on. Nasa, what do you think about say call your first date? What are some of the things you have to discuss on your first date? We're going to start from there and then come what you don't have to share. On your first date, you must have been date. No, me fancy share date. What are some of the questions or answer and what are some of the questions on also bizarre? And do you think that they were right? And which ones were wrong? Which ones are you expecting him to answer or to ask you when be sound? Yeah, they're two funny now tonight.
Anyway, good. You see, when it comes to what to share and what not to share in relationships, I think it differs in terms of baby are you free banner. Baby I'll be like how you were brought up, how it plays role in only be share the first day whatever you want to tell the person. Because for instance, Mimi share me sorry. So it's basically we had a long conversation. I quite the first date, whatever we talked about, but I think for me personally, sharing has never been an issue.
Okay.
Telling you the truth, like everything about me, even about my family, has never been a problem. And I have me baby, and I say I do really care because I feel so many Bobra and I say but it's not Bobra Bomoa. Do I really have to hide anything? But on the first date, Sebi, you don't know where the relationship and yes, I will come on. I had to say because I should not but obviously you don't know where relationship is heading towards. Okay. On the first date, it's just basically about yourself. What I say, your friend is say, which of course only that answer on the first date. We also crowd name that. Onim answer now on the wako. Like it's a blind date. Into Africa and if I baby when you answer now introduce you. But on the first date, I feel say it's just basic stuff to say what wrong myself. Some of the things myself on the MM because your complexion, he had already seen it. Maybe our age and our Becca, maybe a full name because maybe only most surname. So a first date is basically about yourself. It's an introduction. Then you get on. You see, first date is not about like how many people you slept with, how, like, are you a virgin? How did you feel about your first sex? It's not about that. It is just about myself. Into myself, it will definitely come in parts. Until you share the basic myself we know in school before you go to the detail myself that we were not taught in school, but we learned on our way as we grow. I think that's the whole thing about the first dates.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing I maybe cast a maybe papa on crime 40. Those things are not necessary on a very first date. Yeah, that's what I think.
But sir, your friends, how many people you slept with? How was the first sex near the? Is something that even SO Campo does it have to even come up?
That's a lot of people talk about it.
They talk about
maybe
it.
that's
what
you
can jump in.
Maybe
I want you
with
to
a
be a
reason
conversation,
that,
right?
Come again.
If you have anything to say, person will be questions and answers. I want us to have a dialogue, conversation, a debate.
A lot of people talk about it, maybe with the reason that on person I mean, nobody is an angel. Come again.
Then how would you hear say how many people you dated?
Maybe will be and Mohima was my ex or something. So somebody would prefer to tell the new partner, no, oh, I've been with this person before, or I've been with this not as in you I've dated this number of people before. But me or him in particular would never recommend that. It's not advisable because at the end of the day, you didn't, so far as you didn't lie that you were a virgin, you don't have to explain how many men you dated. I know, but I don't know how. It depends on the partner.
I think
you don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Fine, but if he insists and you have to tell him, fine. But I think sometimes people use it against them in future. So I don't think you have to even talk about it because it could be that your ex or ex later on, you wouldn't even want to see. I've heard, I was with somebody in Otete because when the ex-B who was in a very bad shape, or person dating it. What I say. So if you go and have a current man, a boyfriend, and I say husband that or sometimes we referring you to this is the person you dated. And I said, yeah, you've been with too many people, you were with this person, and I said, yeah, it describe you in a different way. So I wouldn't recommend that you discuss it at all. I mean, we've met and we are going to have a new life. So let's talk about us. It doesn't have to be somebody else, my past or whatever.
All right, that's how
you don't have to talk about.
I think sometimes it's not about the person asking. For instance, if a woman has probably been with just one person, to me, it's not really a big deal. Say, oh, maybe as I said, it's not the first date. As it goes on, oh, so them might ask the question. Mostly, men busa questions, no. And man, into ex-girlfriend, then I would join, and ask what happened between you two. Which for me, I think say necessary. Even though the person can lie, we have liars in this world, like Otiasie, but I always feel say Sansa now you'll be better. It is not say any the ultimate thing, say a then now nipanijay. But so what to me a bit your friend is say traces of why nipa semesini ujaya also so be fabi I'll be who say, oh, okay, so is this how it's gonna be? Into so big so nipa conform dating nipa back on. They normally want to say it. But if somebody has had like 30 or 40 relationships, how do we manage to?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, not why?
Anyway,
some of them it's not a relationship, it's just like, oh,
hit and run thing, yeah.
Once a year.
Friends with benefits and we have sex and that's okay. And yeah, in 40 or 30, yeah. You think something like yeah, papi, what be discuss, yeah, be so into me way call, you know, into way man style, but style be now way the other person so the man. it's all but it's born back, and I say it bounces back to the fact say mummy no. How do you feel about each other, and how do you want the relationship to be? I understand what Oyema is saying. Say sometimes no, na one show ya no wakushia, and I say obi a unim no no so ni nipa na one call out. But I also feel say nipa ni nim nipa no. There should be some kind of Muna, don't lie. That is my policy. Don't lie about the fact say, oh, na me personally. Obi oha, wakoshia ni kunada fubi a ebi one na atwem penada. What I said, then the person, the woman will lie. No, and I say, hey, where are down for? That is when the man finds out, and I say the woman finds out, a very big deal. But say me who ya now can say, oh, me personally, me atwem penada. Ebi a miss school, ebi a secondary school, and I say, ebi I knew him in church and yet it wouldn't be a big deal if.
Mr. Sam, my point is, I mean, it's a new chapter in our lives.
Yeah.
What you're saying. So let's get rid of the old things. So far, the person didn't lie to you, so a version. It means it's possible we're dating a member like 30, 40, like you're saying. So, I mean, you don't have to point out that I slept with this kind of men. I dated this.
No, I'm not saying point out. But it will be a very critical one when you see your husband's friend who never dated that become mother. No, you cannot down for then you lie about it.
Okay.
It's definitely gonna come out.
Okay.
I am see a man a kasa. A mema kasa pa.
Oh yeah.
Saying yeah, totally. Kasa man sometimes over to meme kano. You'll be surprised. And you know, why do you that is my point. That is I feel say in control what that situation in. I know you've opened a new chapter. If the guy don't know them, that's okay. But this is a situation whereby a particular friend of your husband you have dated, you have slept with him several times.
But so those ones need I agree say it has to come up. So only when dating are done for it has to come up because me makasa. One can't share no find out. But you see that can also come back and then bite you in the butt because maybe you share you pay pa. Now you are going to tell him say Charlie me date you were down for ya. Some of the guys will back out.
Yeah.
I am saying say for instance say many nana dating us and nana down for. But she minim no. Minim say na down for no. And maybe I PA we're having an outing and I met that your friend. And obviously, because I have known him, so like a giant the connection will start. Hey, hello, me watch you. Hey, so now my girlfriend, so dating and it depends on our mood, like the reaction.
Yeah.
So obviously, you should be on the breakout to say this person is really going to find out. Whether you tell him or you don't tell him, it depends on me, your person. And I say. But how he feels for you and how because so possibly you have dated people I might have missed more. I don't think it's a big deal, but I am talking about the truth in it. For you to be safe, not ask you ever for court. Not me say here, not me say.
But me basically, Nana, what I was saying is you don't have to talk about. I mean, myself should be okay. Once you know my name, what I do, little about my family, people meet people they want to date, and even after first section of to stay, as time goes on, and your partner will come to know about yourself more than what you thought. Yeah, because things will be coming up. What I say, issues will be coming. I say, baby, so at the But I personally think you should find a way of not to lie, but to prevent talking to your partner about you, not only about your past, as in relationship. Even wabusuyamu nsem kra mpono. Tell the dear was say, oh hide kakra. Our real cry, no, if some worry cry. I think some of the things you have to keep it. I think that some of the things you have to keep it because some of the men hate them back with it. You hear people. I was watching a movie and lady or Bema and Befano no, na you're repeating that. So on per se, baby and omutine crasi. So the case was known. And Obano Pesa Beman, even though she has moved on when Yini to the city, that was when she was young. And she decided to say, okay, on country Beman of what happened to her in the past. So she told the mother, and the mother was like, on country and Sana, Obia Bekatchen, because I said no, you were crassy and everybody knew it. And Obana Katrin said, this is what happened to me when I was a child. And trust me, when they had issues and they were fighting, the man was hitting the lady back with it. So she was being raped by Osani Rapino, which I girl in time like she didn't because she feels she was so abused.
But truth to be told, that is a stupid man right there. That is sorry, I'm using stupid, but that is a stupid man right there. Because rape and
exactly.
Rape and to say I want to be raped, so come and rape me. Rape I had to say obey kwa warso. Now there's like an emergency CS. And what they actually because maybe from the beginning, no, you were told said blah blah blah, baby can't turn, baby can't do this, baby can't do that. Now it's an emergency CS. Now somebody will be like, you didn't push, so it doesn't make you a mother. You are being stupid. But also the see rape the and then a rape bit me I have to say, you're raping me that. Now ukune problem or say it's in a raping no.
Yeah,
get out from your life.
Not only that, there are other instances. People, I mean, my key point here is people hate their partners back with it. And then a man Japan, almost hate your partners back with it, or on their of their past they know. So I think you don't have to talk too much about it.
Yeah, I feel right. Say what I think. Let's say the men. It's not like they hate you back. They take advantage and take you for granted.
Yes, that's
when you are being, you feel like, let me be very honest
and be real.
Relationship no, I am very transparent. And I'm let me be so honest. Now at the end in your honesty, you realize that you've been taken for granted. And only I don't know see Counselor Lutron, and I picked up some things from him, and what he was saying, I realized that you're not correct.
Okay.
Also, you say all these things because our back comes with a lot of emotions, and she wants you to feel comfortable. She wants you to know her so well. But my dear, the man in question now, you are being like that. He hates you back, not with he hits you back with as a man. He takes you for granted on your honesty. He takes advantage of you on your honesty. And can you share? What yes, you're Africans and trunk it and kitty idea. It is like it's in every home. Yes, ma, auntie Mary never done.
It just start from
and in the homes it has been made normal.
Yeah.
But it's a lie. So we grow up with such things that we have defined your life. We say, idea where they are from, and from what about us, idea where they are from. Because I am truck it one. But a truck it one, you're
something like that. Not at all.
And see, me, I believe in one thing I believe in so much transparency in relationship. So me pay na me na what na ma wo so na wo see say wo pay me and na wo do me na wo ne make snap gia e ka bibia ni wa me akrade na me di sie ka bibia ni ho sawo but it is because of sadie na e wo ho. We lack the transparency, we lack the communication, we are liars. We lie every little advantage we get, we lie. Me share what we have to share, what we have to talk about. Philly say, I am getting my money and I am not giving it to, I am not discussing it with anybody.
Yeah.
And so, if we are building family, finances should be discussed. There should be truth in it. What's your fear? So, because we lie too much and basically, we've made that we have classified line and non so we can't even communicate. Yet me kind of French, right? And so can be so when I started dating my husband, one thing I was always doing, people, there's so many people who talk like, oh yeah, papa, like we're correct. Like everybody I meet and I say, oh yeah, baby, I thought, oh baby, and I may call how and I'm sure Miss Nipa Messy and he had or say like or see up him. And only me not he's the one I'm dating and I'm trying to communicate as a your whole day.
Exactly.
And Philly said because it was a distance relationship, that is why we talk about stand your money now. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't only about the distance. It was because I was I wanted you to know it all.
Everything that happens in your life. Yeah.
I wanted you to know
Nasa, but do you think that was a good idea though? Don't you think that
no,
you are
sharing if I'm advising somebody or if I'm trying to tell somebody say this like people I have friends said you worry the same time, maybe worry if people are worried same we talk about these things and I try to say my way say no. I feel I have grown and I've understood say
it was not needed.
It wasn't necessary.
Yeah. Necessary, yeah.
Because say Beman once he was seeing free some kind of angle where who say I am loving you so much and I'm basically it is not like I said me want to make discuss it always see me I'm going here. It's not like that oh. It's a matter of transparency. I may say and you fear me. There are so many things I do in my life, and I said there are so many things my picking mostly is from my home. I say this boldly and proudly because I saw it go on in my house. My mother discussed her day with my dad.
Yeah.
My dad discussed his day with my mother. They were married, not many people. I saw it every day. They gossip, they laugh, they joke. There were so many things I saw. Yeah. I felt it was working so much. Even though it won't work in my marriage because my husband saw a different background. But there are certain basic things I believe say which is true.
Okay. So,
I listened to Reverend Fukel say, when you are getting married, and I said, be now open your eyes and see everything. Because 80% of what you are seeing in that house is coming to
going to happen in your marriage, yeah.
And people are like, oh, so let me tell you, that person was brought up in that home. So the person changing is quite mommy is not telling daddy everything. Daddy is not telling mommy everything. Automatically, and on our face, it will take time before it change.
All right. Okay, so Nasa, thank you very much. I think that you've gone. I'll come back on that, but there's a couple of questions. I'm in person with you. Since I now do a video to how on Aquaba Radio now, this is critical relationship issue. Myself, my co-host, Ohima Boatman, and our sweet guest tonight. And then we this afternoon, Nasa, Miss Nasa.
It's tonight in Ghana, so don't worry.
Yeah, tonight in Ghana, this afternoon in the US. And baby, out here, US
and one, I can't shoot all time, but you're quite neat.
Let me throw a couple of questions out there in discussing. Discussing your friends, how your relationship or your last relationship with your partner, and I say in your relationship, is it advisable to do that? Do you guys think that it's advisable to even bring up your past relationship, or even how your relationship ended, your last relationship, ended, and I say, your current boyfriend, your current husband, no? Is it good to bring up how your past relationship ended, how it ended, not like one and know how it ended, if in
it ended.
Yeah,
I think it's not bit my message is not on my toss. Yes, on my booming.
The poll question is also out there. I also posted the poll
question is also I've voted mine already.
What do you think?
Sashi is Councillor Luttrell the Dabio. Okay.
Not all dream, but some of the things he says, it really makes sense.
Yeah. Akosia Boatman for Sue say too much. Okay, it depends on the actions when you meet your ex with your husband. That will bring the background checks. Too much talk on the first date must be looked at. It must be moderate. It brings more questions and second look on the partner respectively. Okay, and free Akosia Boatman for Sue and then okay, I think say obviously Ohima is Ohima Gen X or Gen Z. What's the meaning of that?
Gen X generation. Your generation. When were you born?
Oh,
who is he?
You want to laugh at me?
You said you were born in the 90s.
Oh, I won't say it. Okay, Aka is on Akosia Boatman also. Evan Society and it also. Obi I don't forget it on the friend. We are watching you. Yeah, Nana. So you were asking, say, is it necessary for you to talk about
how
the relationship ended?
Yes.
I think say yes, you have to talk about it because sometimes you need to know what happened and what you don't have to do.
Okay.
What I say. I asked people I am with around, like people I'm around with right now. Sometimes I ask them, let me put it this way. There are times in my life I go to my WhatsApp, very close friends that know things about me, you know. I ask them questions about me and I tell them to be real with me. What is because they will trust I will say the theater actually. And you know, sometimes if it is Nasa, communicate Nasa. Tell me, how do I talk? If we say the way I'm sometimes you have to check yourself, examine yourself. I say,
but that is not relationship though. That is like something generic you want to find out about yourself. Okay, can see some.
Yeah, make up so I want to check myself to know what happens in my life, what I do. Because minim said they may and ask enye. Minim said me kasa make an enye. Minim said me dressing no enye. Minim said simple any said make. What I say. So I want to find out from people. So that is the same way relationship, you know, I may get into. The partner would want to know what happened. Am I meaning pakoni jai? If it is my fault, then next time I wouldn't do it again. Say nipa na woni ne kwakotena no so no ebia making on so it's of the same type of manner, and I say reason I only the no. That is the same way I only the exit. I said, yeah, that is an experience if you're not very comfortable with. So it's good for you to discuss why you broke up with your ex.
But this is a date. It's not an interrogation, and I say it's not an interview. So why? And then don't you think, Nasa? Don't you think say the more you talk about those things, the partner, the nipakwa and date, can quickly judge you.
Oh no, for first date today.
Not even for the first date. I mean, first date. Me can't first date now. You better limit here who to. I don't want us to box ourselves in so much. I want us to.
Sincerely speaking.
Yeah.
And Panatria is very different from our age. So I believe to say you meet a man who is divorced or a woman were divorced. Those questions might come up. Oh, what happened? I don't know. But in relationship, I mean, what can now call baby? I'm come baby. Meshia Branty, be on Sweshia mea. Yeah, I feel say if it comes up, but I'm coming up.
Definitely comes up.
I have not come for any interview. I mean, call Ghana embassy. Send me for Ghana. No, listen. If it comes up, it's different. It's not make us say different from our area because some people share bear man or ne yire ana ejai o ma wari no ma jai ana oba a me kunu ye jai na me hia obi a basically no because one worry a woni nipa na tena worry tag na wo so no one hwe ya sa question e beba but on a relationship level as ye twem pena no I feel say unless it comes up and yes it is not anya fe na okoye ti ma me so men kan true
trust me it will come up.
It depends. Obi wo ho a omusa wo kra. Obi wo ho so a obebusa wo. Not on the first date. On the first date, as I said, it's just myself.
Yeah.
Myself, the one we learned in school. Date the one we picked up as we grow. What I say and I'll be discussed. But on the first date, dear tell me Jai Obi, me know about first date. After na be busa me tell me Jai Obi. Enti wo papa fie to say na me kankan me o say. Enti mu fie no mo lock gate no we enti me gina wa. Me board bell na. It's not necessary. As we go into details, as ye kono. No ma be wo kra nya me na me kan. Wo na wo be hu.
You find out. Yes.
That relationship no ma be wo nya me na me kan. Wo na wo be hu. Saying I'm a very organized person when it comes to my home. I want everything to be placed, baby. Me there mo, me bathroom me closet baby kitchen. I'm very organized. And I mean I'm able me who there will say me very organized. Oba me fear back what I say. Oh sorry, me ye chair year back. My year back. Maybe you possibly let's imagine you slept in my house. Maybe I made me fear now. Oti ase o ba beda me na me o ba na o beda me fie o sorry ye na me lay bed my ye bibia over me bathroom no wie ya me clean ho masa nya me na me be explain ya kire how organized I am say be o we ni so you should know say oti ase
yeah
this hey lady we are very organized o ba bia so hu na sa nya say adana o ba ye ne pena my ye na sa. You can even call over to me the key about me feel by you be added. I just me who wanna be jamming, yes, sir. It's in relationship, but there are certain things you don't even say it.
Okay.
It's obvious. The person gets to know. The only people who pretend as if they don't know or they've not known are the people who don't want to be in the relationship. That is the truth. So we have to say, I dear way say, or they be a reposition here, they be a reposition here, they be a that person don't want to be in a relationship. He or she is just like yenye bini and baby. Because all person would you make your ears, your eyes ready to know. You will know, you will get to know. And see, I didn't be and yet, men compare Juma baby. One the booster may say for references, bra. No, my friend may exercise.
Okay, so I want to look at it. I want to look at it from both sides, right? From where they tell you are now in a relationship. How many people have you slept with? Is it a good question that has to come up?
How many
people
partners?
Yeah, how many?
Oh, okay. How many people you've slept with?
Yeah, not go on a date with. A date there, you can go with date without sleeping with the person. And
I don't think it's necessary.
How many people you slept with?
I don't think it's necessary, and I trust me.
Even in a date or what?
Because I mean, you don't want to be lied to.
Okay.
So don't ask.
Okay.
You don't want to be lied to.
Why do you say you'll be lied to? Say Nipakono, the person will not be willing to come out. I think say when
they won't tell you. No, they won't tell you.
From guys viewpoint, I think say the guys can talk about it. It's just a by manner, which I think most of it.
The guys can talk about it. And if I tell you, say I know somebody who told me he has slept with 50 women,
yeah, Majedi.
And you are going to tell me and you think I should accept you as my boyfriend.
And I mean, so the guys will talk about it.
So you don't have to talk about it. That is the truth.
Yes. Remember the other count, but that doesn't.
Also make a show something about yay Africans. Also, he make us the truth head.
Yes.
It never head. It sets you free.
Nana,
that language now the truth head.
No. I'm trying to be real. I am trying to be real.
We don't have time to be liars.
Nasa, I am trying to be real here. What I say, you don't tell me that and you expect me to still date you. Even if I date you, at the end of the day, even an instances of one or two. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but I'm telling you what I think. A day is to come and maybe or bad hit you back with it. I know that is how you are because you sleep with me women. But the thing is, I also be a catch up beside him or catch up myself him or a pair on a side open a now. One penny to your sabe pair him. So you don't say open man. Ebianca, ne pipe your penny per 20 and I wouldn't more. Omu nyina ampene. Omu penny so be omu na anya loyal to him. I don't want to be your man tonight. It doesn't mean so open man. So my point is, you don't come and tell me anybody penny correct. That is the system we are living in. So don't tell me.
We are living in back in Africa.
Back in Africa? Oh, okay, fine. If you want to say back in Africa, I understand. Because I've seen said there are a lot of transparency. They are so real when it comes to Emrofo. The little people have
dealt with, they are so obeka chobe heti wa onfa ho waka no kra choko ne bi. But baby a free ban, trust me. That is the truth. I wasn't can nipa ko ne ka. Eso nyame ani, eso nipa ani. But oka wi a
sincerely, I feel that question relatively obi wo ho a he doesn't even care. Oba bi so wo ho a oba no so mfa ho o mebusa say intim panado. That question is it's personal. It's a personal way. It's I feel say you'll be and yeah funny part 10 probably be a part 2 and I feel a bit that question say a mad do say na mother. I feel say a relationship dating caught into relationship now person mini partner it's not the questions should be your blood type.
Exactly.
Exactly.
These are the necessary things you have to discuss.
And it really needs to be discussed because, for instance, so Africans, we don't discuss that. Sadiana is only discussed when you have set a wedding date and you need to go to the hospital to do that. And some people go there. No, some people say, sorry, some people go there and it ends in total tears. Because you can't. I am in tears. No, person may you see baby because I need to be ending in tears. Some end in a joyful moment. And see, I feel says in the other stage of the relationship, I wouldn't say these are some of the basic things I believe say. Now opinion will be nipa dodo a mo die any idea there. Relatively obiane how or person obi like because me. I think I didn't even. Did I ever ask that question?
No, sir, it's not necessary. The thing is, first of all, you don't have to ask.
I say you're different.
Yes.
Obi busa. And want to mean kokacheni and say chinch na mister. Relationship now a question where the musa. Obi ane send you see Jane. Obi ane send you see who be bia. Obi to say tachini. Oh man me busa will say. And Madu do say, Madu do say, na mother. Because no person who so be busan say, okay, many pattern I'll swear.
Oh yeah, they are men like that.
Of course.
Yeah.
I had to say, Bema say, on and from a phone. Me granny foul phone, me name password in book. Do you know why?
Because some person be funny there.
Because some person will be funny there, and most men behave like that. Oh, me person cry me found on the me okay on to me yes sir obwa. It is because I yes also na yes sir. Said me mo dear. Oh father into me won't me dear no. Me cry me feel it too bad sir. Then I me only me dear. I me power. See na me touching your ears up. Touching in konko busa obi a say. E ma dodo say na me o mother. Hey, now we put touching is say mama and ma do what I'm touching also no mother.
I don't know what touching is, sir.
No, I'm using touching because
I'm feeling comfortable.
Mean to me touching the pen I meant quarter about.
Okay.
What's the dimension I say? So I'm using touching. I have another friend I'll use as an example later. But touching also make me.
All right, another question. Obi bisa say me misa the ladies. A question like, what would you advise? Say Obi or Obi bisa say, why are you still single? Is it a fair question?
I mean, your new partner asking you why you are still single.
Yes, why you are still single.
No, me not single and call back me. What is all this?
Yeah, it's funny they ask.
Single like how?
Is that person assessing somebody coming?
Maybe you're single.
Yeah, maybe you have a standard view of why you are rejecting people.
You are just in the lucky books of God, and or they were branding. So when you coming to ask why am I so single? Me single like Bible books
and the thing is, you don't have to ask. But
why? No, I think it's a fair question. It is a fair question.
It's a fair question you can ask.
I'm single because I was waiting for you.
Okay. That's
how do you know send the pack back? How do you know send the pack? But your mom friend, just hold on. Maybe a line around 245.
And how did you also know say? I didn't see now so be some I didn't make that yes single.
I didn't know single.
It's a person be
girlfriend I be family the matter so.
There be a person be no making sure say.
Na my Mama answer, I was waiting for you. To wait for you.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Mhm.
No, like you said, it's a fair question you can ask. Maybe
Yeah,
they mean bisa.
Who
What I
bisa?
said, but
No.
a lot of people will get answers for you. We have people who have or planning of life.
Yeah, it could be
Yeah,
simple like I'm not ready. I haven't met anybody
Yes,
that fits
yes,
in the
yes.
your
I
friends.
have
I mean
a friend,
requirements.
Jerry.
I mean
Now,
because
actually, say
Mhm.
on the life, she wants to go to school
Mhm.
or break it. No, I call now aba
Mhm.
or yeah. She always wanted to school in UK. And we all Ghana and all year and over school UK. And when he asked her, I don't know, I don't worry. Or say I feel over school. I come back. I worry. She didn't want to marry and then leave the husband. She didn't want to skip school too.
Mhm.
Yeah, but she wanted to have the baby that time because also a chance and wow. It will be our reason why people planning on life. Yeah, people plan life. People also she just doesn't want Bema pressure because sometimes you can't combine relationship with a lot of things you want to do. And anyway, it's a fair question, like you said, you can ask, but the person to have an answer to you. I don't think you have to ask.
You don't think you have to ask? Me, I think that you have to ask. You have to. Maybe sir, because maybe the person wasn't ready, and you have to know why. Maybe nipa kuno requirement, and then knowing nowadays, it might be what or you need book to her. They have a script. How much the boy has to have a haircut?
Oh yeah,
maybe na so.
Very necessary.
Obama so na.
We know some man in pesa, but very very necessary.
So maybe that is why the person is still single because I bet man now what describing now what draw not to hono. That person no be one yankopon more yet and I say maybe Obeshan or Somalia or no so face akwa ediko Somalia or no so kwa bi or ha only be. So what about that? That maybe Nasa, that is why the person
one thing Sonny said to say the Americans say people have their own script, how mature. I feel said too much expectation ruins everything. Too much expectation. To say what up dates. I think now to say question is okay. I was waiting for a man who has a G-Wagon. He has about 2 houses. The person has his own account, a foreign one and a local one. The person lives. What you see? Those kind of, I think say a imagination is keke. Imagine. Because to be frank with you, no matter how the guy feels about you, this kind of expectations is gonna put him off.
Yeah.
Because expectations be or what? We are not in it with expectations, so because the only expectations you will have, I feel say very important. Yes, say may all respect me. There should be an expectation of respect. There should be an expectation of responsibilities. There should be an expectation of you are satisfying me in bed and I'm also satisfying you in bed. There should be an expectation of we are raising these kids together. We are understanding each other. Those are basic expectations. But the expectation of my birthday, they make up Jamaica, Ethiopia, India. That expectations, no. To be frank with you, if you carry it now, you are just blabbing it in marriage, you'll be disappointed big time because that birthday now, what's your expectation? That day, that is the day your husband will forget. That is your birthday. Are we going to court to sign a divorce on that?
You are doomed. You don't have to forget it.
Exactly. I feel say expectation be in terms of first date. And I make their basic expectations and no ever baby but not having our culture paper ten. I was looking for a man who has 6 parts, who is a bit taller than my elder brother, who is all those things. They are really, really not necessary. So be now why watching so person and it's now. Every time they are make us say or don't no worry. There are so many things that come, but so many things that come. And massa and your man and to once. Or don't hang in there. Who shares on your man and some kakra. You talk about it. And that is the thing I always say, don't lie about it. Talk about Sam your man share something about it. What's your oba? You ready to see a barber worry? Oba maybe your age, like you don't even know Nipano's salary. You don't. For me personally, I feel say and Kenyashi, it can be shared. It can be talked about. This is how much I get. Oh, soon say because I'm not a model planning fee.
Yeah.
I know, said the man, only this, a chrome, and I say, foreign land gives us a different perspective about Burma responsibility. Because it looks like Obama Burma no, takes it 50-50. But back home, no, it's a different explanation. In Tia say, share, and I say, Kasemu about, oh, Minya say, Usunya say, this is what you do, this is what I do. No, I believe say I am very normal. But you come back to a fear. We don't really discuss that. We don't share it that much.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel say some of the questions. Yellow one like a crack.
Okay.
Let's just no, you can't. I am very open and I'm very truthful about it.
Yeah.
Because me person who say you saying it here. If you ask me, I don't really mind. Say me you one. What you ask here, but I feel say some of the questions that will be asked, no. Yeah, just say here pa.
And then some of the answers to yes, I never was our answer. That's the point.
So answer not the person, your partner, nipa only relationship may find out later. That can also affect your trust.
No, not answering is different from lying. What you say, you can say you don't want to talk about it.
Why don't you want to talk about it? And that is the topic we are talking about today. Since I'll do a video too, I thank you very much. Mama on Facebook. Mama may bear 15 more minutes. I'll open the lines. I've seen a few people called earlier, but me like
I must be a phone line.
Maybe a phone line. So the mama time. Mama bear 10 more minutes because I have a more question. Topic to be one person. Yeah, born home come on. So yeah, born home come on. We are baby humanos now. So our phrase 703-659-0625 703-659-0625. Now, so after now account here, we are discussing about what to share, what not to share, not to share in a relationship. Even if you only a spouse and now a partner, now when you're some private idea be with team and access, there's certain things about him. Do you have to open up and share with your partner? Now, even any
ideas,
ideas, BBT say.
Ideas be to say
ideas be to say me for on him and put it on her spot again. Last week, like I said, she wouldn't even let her husband know how much she makes. Nasa, she wouldn't even let her husband. What you say? So their mindset, only.
I explained. Say
you did explain, but I think say I know it's too. I don't know. Me, I still cannot.
No. Did you hear that start saying that? Oh, she. Sometimes she acts based on how she was brought up.
Yeah, I know, but
so I'm speaking from experience. And then if what I experienced is what I am talking about. So
yeah, but
maybe as time goes on, somebody will prove me wrong. But as of now, that's what I'm going to do.
But what I would say is,
I think so. That
is in terms of finances in marriage, and yeah, dear Bia, Matam Wasia Waria, Namujimu, dear Bia, you can just decide to hide. Hide, I could say. You two are making the family. You two are financing the family. What I say, unless they be a bano, unyejuma. But mummy and more finance family. So unyejuma cry, you have the right. And I say, the man has a responsibility of letting you know, say, my dear, you know this is how much I get. So we plan our life according to that. And to say, oh no, then how do you even take care of the house? Is it that the bill? Everybody or no bet sure say bill ni makawe no, you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Sometimes I know we saw so many things in our houses. We pick the good ones. We kind of pick the bad ones, so kakra, and we are all trying to grow out of it. Some of them were bad. There are certain things we saw that was bad, but there are certain things we saw that was good. So the bad one, let's break it off, because we're breaking it off, and on the because you can't have your salary. Now he has no idea how much you are even getting, or he has no idea how much you spend.
So be my business.
And like, oh, my new business, and I was to say, how are you taking care of the kids? And yes, I'm not just say your home is like you have 1,000, your husband has 1,000. Sika wo fie yes say 1,000 instead of 2,000. You get what I'm trying to explain? If you are na person wo fie ye, me 1,000, me kunu 1,000. But you say yes sika wo fie yes say 1,000 because me kunu pay sika na me counting. It's me sika no. That is when you say everyone is minding their business. That means bema no is a fair share of BBR. Which say we ye jumana say ope wo dofo na to say the all kana. Do you think you are being fair to him?
No.
Oh, maybe someone. No, I think me. What I was saying is, say he's not going to have a clue of how much I gain, but not as in. I mean, the amount is what I think he doesn't have to know. But we can decide we have a joint account this month, Obia HSA, and that is what we are going to use to take care of the family.
Obia HSA,
yes, but not to basically let you know that I get 1 CD or 2 CD or $1 or $2. Yes.
Sincerity and transparency, it really builds marriage. It really does. Personally, me, I hate people who just find excuses to lie about anything. Like I give you crazy questions, I will be drunk and I despise them. It's like you are as a dear who making or to them it's not fair. It shouldn't be like that. When we are sincere, we are transparent. It builds it. Metawasi because you saw from the other aspect. Say when daddy got to know, he took advantage of money. When daddy got to know, he took mommy for granted. Maybe you're coming from that side. What did they mention? And probably I'm also coming from that side. I say, when daddy got to know, nothing happened.
Okay.
Mommy was still mommy. Daddy was still daddy. Mommy was still taking money from daddy, and daddy, like, it was okay. There was nothing wrong with it. But to be so free, another person, I feel say, and I make her say, ya be. So, when your partner, saying na mo person with Jim who differ. Or you ma somebody knowing, and yes, somebody, your husband, knowing, say, me just say, my dear, say every month, you have 1,000, and I've decided that every month, be also made 500 better joint accounts, and then only be a running fee. And no, you're different. But only my salary, month, we made 200 at 2. The next month, made 100 at 2. It brings some kind of, we are not yendru relationship more while we are more dear you yendru more yendru like we Obibeka say you have arrived. We have not arrived. Yenko baby learn. We hear people say certain things and you're like, wow, I did this. Since you say I'm wrong. You listen to it, I feel say sharing and we know. It's basically how what I see. The relationship between one and Bearman, because Bearman be or you so open. Emma, your me brother, me nimuno. I only know how or you open about BBR. Now open chant say, me, I don't want you to know my salary, boy. Me not make the HM, me can't catch it. Me say me can't it. Over the OPBR, yeah. For some I made the 500 bedroom. That's what I have. Okay, just imagine, say, oh no, yeah, how would you feel? Just imagine, say, oh no, yeah, I bet or babia per se, ni fifi, ni kusike. But Beverly say, oh, Fifi, or Banasudema is like, hey, where you mystical? I make us say, oh, 2,000 will fear, not 1,000 your body, 1,000 your Bemadia. Me, I can't say, the woman fear, I say, I can't 1,000.
Oh, come back.
Oh, I'm paying then, or 1,000. Hey, or my was so a me Kunsicana.
I just need the account.
I need the account. My messages, not necessarily on the first date, but how your past relationship ended will definitely come up somewhere along the line. And please don't ask your woman how many men she has slept with, and yet was some bra.
And yes, actually, I
think that anyone is show. Thanks, lady, for joining. Don't forget to share. I'll say, media, if you ask out. Also, media, if you ask, I will tell you, if you don't let the sleeping dogs lie, it depends. Okay, emphasizing it as so. So I'm always proud of you, Miss Nasa. God bless you.
God bless you, my brother.
Ajua chance akodi or see there Ohima, that is my opinion. Ohima, in my opinion, that is wrong. There comes a time when we as women stay home to look after the kids. So since you are home, there is no income coming from you. So what happens next? I think transparency is the key. And in marriages, you do not give in a reason for doubt or lying or any funny thing in the marriage. There are some things that should not be even brought up. Okay, thank you.
I like this. I'm keeping
that. Yeah, she brought up for discussion. There are certain things you don't have to add. There are certain things, but don't you think, say, that will destroy the relationship when you keep a secret?
It depends on what the thing is. It depends on chrono. What you say? Do not free say you have to let him know. Like
throw some examples out there. You are already in it. He or she is not ready to go out. Or accept to into and I say you guys are in the relationship. So why keeping the secret? You know,
let me give you an example.
Dishonesty, deceit. You see, I think say keeping a secret. Give me a scale of maybe 1 to 10. Catch him say.
Yeah, but an example of some of the situations.
Okay.
Maybe now sex video be the secret. Maybe now sex video be call out.
Why would you do a sex video? Oh, you're a porn star. Why would you do a sex video?
Nana, why are you talking as if we are kids? It goes out all the time.
Yeah, so why would you even
the point Nana is trying to make is say, why do you do
it? Yeah.
No, Nana, if you ask me why you do it, it's going to be a long conversation, but people do it. People do sex videos not to show to the public, but about. People have reasons why they do it all the time. People want to partner in chain and video and coincidentally, baby. There are a lot of reasons why people do sex videos. What I say. So I'm giving an example of when there was a sex video.
Okay, when you go into the relationship, catch and say, "Oh, I made a sex video, come on, me X." So look out for it, right? It's something.
No. Now, if I make
look out for it. Say, out.
Your question was. My question was to know who free say worry. So there's nothing too huge for them to hide.
Yeah, you can't keep a secret because you keep it a secret now. It can destroy the relationship. Mistrust, deceit, on June. So if you're in it, a dear yan a bit me, I distress our relationship now. Person keeping a secret. What's my point now?
Let me give you an example. No, that's what before you. What was better than that? Say, I don't know about Nanajin. Anyhow, or managing in your man. And no, be an award, Jane, Kita only say, I respect this woman. Nasa was talking about transparency, and now she is not. She wouldn't advise anybody. What I said, that is the same thing, the same way sometimes I feel that it's not like I haven't discussed my past with my partner before. But to say I or him, I would be saying I wouldn't advise you, I wouldn't do it. What I say, because on ABR, based on the name of BR, one who be Dantino, and you'll be an award dream to say the ABR, you think, say, Nasa is being transparent to me. I should respect the fact that she was real to me. Telling you, when you say, Nasa gave an example of husband. Trust me, there is a man somewhere who would think that Nasa I didn't know. But there is another man too who feels my lady is real. She's been transparent, and I like that. What I say, because a say, and I'm a neighbor Jamaican or Koya Bontinti or not be a copeno. And I said, Miguel, no, I don't know, no, be a copeno. It's no be a kuta against the Okutano. These are some of the reasons why some people try to hide some things. And Biana Betty, the story of your sex video came out, and he's interested in finding out what happened and why you did that and why it came out. The person is interested.
Sex video is strong. It is not a joking secret. Sex video, I wouldn't say a one for phone. So I wouldn't say. It can, like, he can see anytime, a bit me are breaking out any day, anytime. It is very strong. I feel set for sex video. If that is an example, it needs to be discussed because I don't think say may be worry. Let's use marriage as an example. Wa worry and that's only one you are on the verge of marriage. I will be sex tape no will feel obey very comfortable. Only one jai crana only very comfortable. Into I feel say sex video e bia na wunnim. Say wunnim why different. But wunnim say sex video ne epie amankofo nya bi ono na e bia wonya bi dia. I feel say sex video dear. In your secret be what will keep it. You need to discuss it. It needs to be known.
What the point I was trying to make is I just gave that example. But the point
I'm just saying I understand though.
Yeah, the point I was trying to
just saying that sex video.
And then Bibiana also will discuss it. What I say.
But Ohima, I cannot go into a relationship and say, oh, okay, I made a sex video for my ex-boyfriend and I said my ex-girlfriend, so it may don't be surprised. I'm telling you now. I mean, you can't go in there and say that. What I say, and there are extreme cases, but I'm sure say there's different ways of to me containing situation and escalate and destroy relationship. But there's certain things like, okay, this is how much I make. A friend is saying, me quite Juma. To me, me quite Juma. This is Juma me. There's certain things you cannot hide. As I said, petty things. Be to say, Sanu, you cannot hide. And I'm in school near me, cause school, me A levels, and me, who cares about it? There's certain things why you cannot lie about it. And the secret no kuhwa. Petty. When your man to me destroy relationship. A bit to me, I destroy trust and you say, bam, oh, we me kuhuye. And me bisa no and can crunch me. And I say, my Betty.
I have to say, Oba, you are trying to, let's say, who are done for Bema Bia, Unini Bibia, but you are trying to help Nipako.
Yes.
Maybe find a job, maybe, and you guys talk. You go to an extreme. Oh, mommy found see her. Mommy will say, make she Juma like what you say. Not at the end of partner. Now it has not been discussed. Bema how do you think so? Better
exactly.
You are just trying to be Nippon helper. So what is stopping you from discussing it? Sometimes you're creating your maybe. Emma partner no and yes no fifi you have created some kind of assumptions for your partner. It is so say I don't trust you. It doesn't mean that's on our fifi bibi. Wo me na wo and on my trust issue number. You get what I'm trying to say?
And aside to add to where you cry, and sometimes your conversation, right? Obe catch him so and kojoba ha menene yes when we be kojoba menene call lunch. The next time you are going to follow up and say, oh kojoba menene call lunch. You will lunch near Bam TV. Why didn't you say that in the first place? Started the conversation with Kojo. That is not a refute.
Petty liars are those people. Yeah. And they forget say when you get into the way of who gets into the nature of always lying. That's what happens to you.
Yes.
Today you tell me half of the story. 2 weeks later you tell me the full story.
Yes.
And on him, it dies out trust. Exactly. No matter how he or she loves you.
Exactly.
The love diminishes. And it's normal because at the end of the day, say, hey, so you can just
so there is more to tell.
Exactly.
And so why don't people are like, hey, man, or your vote, she just say, I will say that as it is. Because I make kind of correct share. Not even if it ends up in a fight. I know say it's not you. She knew what me Babeka. Hey, I'm a friend. Oh, I met this guy who's Michelle guy where madam for. Or see or per se say yo honey make catch share one na ye send here. What you see sometimes and I make an simple but especially maybe a free ban. Man ya big.
Yeah, difficult.
Oh me ko because she okay one because she one be a fine ko sing him. Share me are very close with Zion Felix. Me what some kind of level. When Zion started to say Diagono, I remember now my husband only got me a worry. Zion by my wedding. I knew Zion before I got married. But now I think that at a wedding you're very, very close. So casa my friend Zion said, hey Zion, my friend and my boyfriend. Obia most media people know say me as Zion girlfriend. That is the level, like that is how we put it. Into me catch me husband no quite necessary. Like when he hears say, hey, Zion girlfriend need here or no Zion kind of say, or no na contact ne cry a bugger. That's how he puts it. Or to me cry a bugger. Me kwana me what the whole world and me cry a bugger. That's how we put it. So I let my husband say, oh, say Zion there, Madam couldn't say, and everything was fine. If I didn't discuss it, it got to a time people were, hey, and our wife and on Zion, and I'm on Zion, they be on picture, and our wife, and I say, people were just trying to, but they don't know the kind of transparency I have with my husband. Said all these things that you want to tell him, you want to. Some people want to do it in a professional way by emailing him. No, you don't know that it's been discussed. He knows already. Zion, we take pictures. Many Zion, everybody, ne girlfriend, Melanie, Mina, Onoka, we say, oh, Nana, Nasadie. Zion, we are on that level. We are.
So it means, I mean, you have to. So if I'm getting you right, you have to discuss. You have to talk to your partner about it before he gets to know.
Yeah, sure.
There's two things.
Me Zion dada. So, and I down for, but your friendship no, it grew. And see everybody obia away plus me so Zion my boyfriend. My husband, I remember said I was on Hello sometime, not that was Ghana. And I may see me chia when you know assessing me said, I want your boyfriend Zion Felix. It was funny. I was like, oh, Raddy. Like it was really funny. And to me, catch a mama said, yeah, what contano. Just saw man chia. Even Obra Evans, me Bra Evans, who sweetheart. He knows only the kind of relationship I have with Zion. And many Evans relationship, no, it is so clear to Nathaniel. The day Evans called me on a video call and made me pick it, I was like, hey, who is that? Because me, I don't even take video calls most of the time.
Yeah.
Especially when you have not told me
so
you are calling on video, and when my husband is around and you want to, I feel say kind of a policy. I am maybe policy. Obia on a different policy, which
all right. All right.
Messages.
Okay. Pacho says maybe line 703-659-0625. Be to me afraid. And now do the account. We only have about 10 minutes maximum to get out of the studio. To be to me afraid now. So ode wash point to question be able to me beside question be yen count one sema. I think we are on the topic of Okasem na Obekani na and Nasa make a very good example. What I say beginning no Oka about Zion Felix no Ojije be too much na no akofaba and that can kill the trust. What I say. So Okasema Kujoba me hobby be fufu ene odi fufu wie no na ye popcorn no kra na esimi na so no dey na safe me ton na manu phone. Just let it all let it all out.
Is it Nyame de
but in there's gonna be some serious breathe in and out.
Yeah, nothing happened, right? But you don't have to say 2 weeks later. Let me say
something. I have a friend I admire so much. He admires me too, and down for like we on a level, on another level. Because say. Na me want man like me sister you know me pay mema go but a mema grow na me you know there is huge respect in it. Mema bia me ni dia go bia no obia nim say na sadie akosia de everybody obia cry for me na nasapon de there's some kind of huge respect. There is respect in tia grow na ye di no even on a level on another level of ipa na madam for pa otimi besra me so me timi ko sra no it didn't get there. We didn't have that, but that nipa makers I admire so much. Sometimes I talk, oh, hey, Mama, me who how I see like I saw you here, and I wait on no grandpa I be on yeme partner. I am forced to tell him, oh, I am nipa me see me say or me say. Also the mention even on what madam know as level of friendship, I'm being truthful.
Yeah.
In a level of me because I am madam for me do me pe wase mo. And ya fe na me no be chicha nentinchi chane sanyo no. It is not like I am telling you the whole world, but a sembia any point say I don't know why people decide to lie anyway, but I feel say Adebi very simple. We do it simple, then we get away with it.
All right,
But
all right. Thank you very much, Nasa. 703-659-0625. Kofi Junior, I know sir makes your call. Pauli, I know sir makes your call. And Anasiki, I know sir makes your call. So please call back now. More share more opinion.
Akosia Kwaps to say some secrets are best kept as secrets. Okay. Akosia what's the mess?
Like what? Like what? Like what?
Maybe she would have to give us an example. As revealing certain things may be used against you in future. That is my point. Marie Louise Kofi. Hey Marie, we miss you. We want to see you again.
Yeah. Marie is on the December list, on the Christmas list.
Yes, Marie says great icebreaker. Okay, after the chance, what they say, not everything is a secret. Your past is your past, depending on the man you marry. You get married to, and the state of whatever you did in your past will determine what you bring up in your marriage. Yeah, Nasa, you better pick my video call. So, Nasa, I go say chance of what's it?
We are doing video call right after the show.
I can't show.
Yeah, but like she said, it depends on the relationship you guys have, and
it depends on the relationship.
Not me both for because
she only Obi send him a message. Obi pick him a number from another group and send him a message. Mm-hmm. The message was, hello, Nasa, you are beautiful. Me say thank you. Or say, can I be your friend? Me say, who are you? Or say, I'm this. I picked your number from this so and so pay. Me say, okay, but I really I don't have time for us to talk. Immediately he was calling me on video call. So I hung him up and I told him, say, can you show some respect? Or say, but what is wrong in me calling you? And I'm saying, for heaven's sake, number one, I am married and I'm respecting it. Number two, I don't know you anywhere to pick your call on video call. So I know somebody I know. He went to tell the person, say, that lady not train on her. I was just calling on video call. Now my chef and say, oh, chef and sit here there for him. Immediately I blocked him.
For instance, I hate it when you call me on video when I don't have anything.
I blocked him. I
don't know why you have to come and see my face. What? Oh, Fremi, I mean, you should ask some respect.
You should talk. Sometimes,
exactly. You don't know the state the person is in.
No, me person me share wig. I mean, kosher. Me person me share wig. Na ma kosher wig no. Na ma befa. Na ya kasa. Na ngese uti kwa na say you call me on video. For what reason?
What relationship do we have?
Where do I know you from?
Okay. Nana, do you have anybody on the line?
I don't have anybody on the line yet. I don't have anybody on the. But our poll question is still up. Yeah, I have a couple of questions. We're discussing. Okay. So I have a couple of questions. Our poll question was sex on the first date, yay or nay? I think so far.
No.
What do you mean? No.
No.
Two people said 18%. 18% said yeah, yay, and then
few them when they go to now bonting. Therefore, pen and paper. Na sex on the first date. Never the yes number. Never the no. Now come Ghana. Come Ghana. They go to now bonting. They the same. You know. Ube baby are free.
That's whatever. It's a no. It is a no. It's a no.
It's a no. Why is it a no? Why is it a no? What is wrong with it?
Okay.
I'm not trying to deviate from the topic.
We have a surprise. Mm-hmm. We have another beautiful guest. I'm sure this one is not going to be trouble like adventure happening. Okay, so Akosia Kwabs, you're welcome to Akwaba already. What I say at the end, this and every Saturday, 1:30 p.m.
Welcome me. Akosia Boatima Ofosumame.
Oh, my welcome, I've welcomed her. What did they? Okuta Boatima until the minute. Oh, they are reading the messages now.
And Sawara, what take your side, Cecilia?
I welcome you all. You know, I know some is almost every time. But some of you two don't miss the show. Akosia Adjocha will be like, hey, my later now 1 minute. And you must
Okay, so I have about four questions that me per se yeah go through if it's good to ask, good not to ask, dates, relationship, any assembly. We've discussed most of it in detail.
Question.
Okay, Mummy Sami. Me can say a conversation, but Mumu can't hear. Mummy Sami.
No, why first day to start the question, babe.
Maybe a question. That was about 20 plus years ago.
No,
it's about 20 years ago.
Yeah, but Obekai could be.
Kai Bako.
Mammy Shen and Mekai. Yeah,
Push your way.
Yes, she out school. Yes, she out school. And it's a Mekai. Yes,
Or
she
in the
out
school, yes, our questions. Yeah,
Yes,
yes,
our
yeah, was. And I am not question be or why and time, but school, dear. I am not question be or why.
Maybe son said then course no ye. In a day until chooses our course. That's it. Just trying to make our question.
Who knows you need school fees? How much are you to teach that for?
And then rough for 7 years.
Did you have your signature on the check that was paying her school fees?
That's it's somebody that you know say maybe you have a future. The person who not again. Yeah,
I believe say you have a future with into the Obusa say.
Yeah, then now this you have to say okay school in Ghana in the baby you feel.
So you Nasa also question better I'll be sad not the first day. I could say Chapa Debra what I could see a pass so far Marie.
Your first thing. Tachini were him fine.
Tachini
these deals.
Tachini no.
Tachini were you know me Tachini has been yes Susana Yengini. Also the I've known that for years.
Tachini's got first date in me.
I think so the first time we met Nadia, not Tachini, because it was my senior cousin, Linda. I met her through my senior cousin. Nah, sorry, it was just like an introduction. I said, a friend said, "Oh, Nana, what is that?" Me say, "Me no," because me before I say I'm in Kasobia, I just go straight to my dad's car that I
Holy
moved.
Spirit, no.
So my cousin was like, "Oh, what is that?" Me say, "Oh, me no." Na me call, na me two at like. I say, me you may call me baby, and Assemblies of God. So
it was Assemblies of God.
because a child, yeah, many a child, we basically grew together. Like me,
I was there.
And Tachini was there. It's true that first time. So the first date, hey, Tachini first date in the name.
Debra. When was the first date with you and your partner? And what did you talk about?
What was the first question?
I think so. Your first
question. Okay.
Only the question was. Be about NATO.
No, Nimibia.
I
know. I saw her that. Now, she no go back now. She need to know investigation that.
Oh, but sincerely speaking, I mean, sharing that till said my cousin was like. Let me show be our sorry. I was
just investigation.
Oh no, me investigation po. Touching one. Almost.
Touching. In the hot seat and
maybe I remember maybe your investigation later because when she found out that like it was the same church, in the family so and maybe you're finding out na me there. I said, what all don't for and like you love the person and I said, let's just get going. And I feel say when we met, so we know say actually it won't be a phone line, so no explain.
Maybe a phone line. Maybe a phone line 703-659-0625. 703-659.
I was at the church. I was coming to church every day.
Hey, I'm performing,
I don't know your classroom. Maybe I'm going class.
Oh, him, yeah, be so be also first day. Then question.
But I'm reading the messages.
When so, Johnny,
actually, I answer questions because I really want to also remember. It will be good for Tachini too.
Actually, you better call. Call. Address. Okay, so I will show you on Facebook, Instagram. I don't even know what to say. On Facebook. The show is Critical Relationship Issues. Yeah, the bro every Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. Yeah, that's how we do it every day. We talk about relationships and if you are serious, yeah, dear, be brave. Things you have to talk about on your first date, things you don't have to talk about. Look at the person before you talk about it. Like I say, Ocean Pakona attitude 1 or 2 be and sana. Watch at your own simu at Chernum. Maybe the Biameka say you have to pray. Bompa is so Obia Obeshian, whether it being a friend, just a normal friend, and I say Obia and Kotano. Catch a radi say me PA, a radiano, him, me PA, be a mission Biano. Money feel already because we don't know what is going to be the end. some back or chimp and also very close to you or any penanqua or be on my about life and so the wow very part of you. Yeah, I took when you're wrong person. One is spiritual and it's some crying with which I did yakray. We also become one of those 7 quality. So you just pray, say you meet the right people. I just answered there will be me too. Let me explain the way we see her. Oh,
hey, it looks like and conform more me feel like you.
How when you
me a very me catch said I'm a sweet, petite, cute looking lady.
Nana who said Nana ya made let me can you Paul Costin no na person me answer me
okay.
Before you don't have to have sex. What you say?
On the first day.
Hey, not on the first day. The way I will yet to answer that question, no. It looks like BB woman was so catching me.
Yeah, BB kwa no person me catch her. I don't know making. I'm him. Nana Pacho me na make us na boa.
Yeah, ona Mike.
Can you mute her mic?
Obi aiti, odi kasa.
Can you tell her not to mention anything?
No, I'll mention.
I don't want to take you to court.
Yeah, so more him. Okay. I
wouldn't advise it. Me send me a bema. What I say? Now me share Oba for the first time. Now, Oma who crime I will have a different thoughts. That is me.
A mindset.
Yes, that is my mindset. That is my mindset. And, you know, I wouldn't advise. I mean, like you have to know the person for some time. No, I mean, don't make the mind feel you are too aggressive and you want sex. But I say, even if he brings it up, I know people will touching will say like, "Oh, am I outmoded?" How am I for the sound of mocha? You know, like they think obediwa where they go obedi, and I say, I don't know, sir.
Go away. What you say? Your opinion come on so well.
Oh, maybe come on. Grace, like I said, Mr. Maka. I mean, if the person will have sex with you, where they're cry or having sex with, that's what some people are going to say. That it did 10 years to cry.
He's going to have
sex with you. That's what they will say. And Obisubeka say, "Oh, check where they cry." No, I mean, I don't buy it. Get to know each other well. And then,
but is there anything wrong with that?
Anything wrong with that? No. Make us say me if I am Bema, I wouldn't be comfortable. I'll have a different thought on the woman.
So Bema, you have a different thought about the woman.
So maybe I'm a Bema.
Okay, now you're by. So you don't know Bema shoes until you stick it to your bar. Your bar. If you find yourself in bed with a guy on the first date, do you think say bad?
I don't think it's advisable.
You don't. That doesn't answer my question. Oh, answer question to say, you're a lawyer. Do you think it's advisable? Yes or no? You don't.
No, I think it's not advisable.
It's not advisable. And what is wrong with that? Why do you think say it's wrong?
No. Do I have to explain? That is me.
Okay. And I said, oh yeah, bon, come on. Why do you can ask me the same question? Maybe you are not. Why do you think say it's wrong? Because you have to be able to back up your answer.
Okay, so let me back up my answer with say I feel the person is going to respect you.
Respect
because you're cheap.
Because on another first date into Ombu,
yes.
you are cheap. Okay, that's what you think.
That is what I think.
African mentality.
Okay.
This is not about African mentality.
That is wrong.
This is Nasa men. Lots of men take advantage.
No, let me tell you something. For me personally, but I have opened my mind to an extent. Say. First date sex does not make the relationship looks like, oh, it won't work. What did I say? For me, and Americano, but the ideas or whatever, the things I have read, the things I have seen, the conversation, the discussions we have had, it has opened my mind. Say, it doesn't.
Marie, besides what am I thought?
It doesn't really and addition remove it. And then make us an African mindset because Africa for now we are always like obi having sex on the first date and nipani cheap and I said nipano there is lack of
that's what the men say.
No, I don't think so.
Me a Christian me kwa sorry me sumnyame. It's me sum nyame no. Me ntimi ko kan tro bi say, wo ne be ma ehia enne. and then encoda. Because what we all know is a bema yon wadia and a woda. This is a generation where we have changed it to be like taste and try and taste, and let's see whether you like it before you take it home. But it is never like that. In the religion we believe in, I believe in. It's me bambe too for say, but if it happens, it doesn't mean say like your whole world has ended.
Okay. Nana Pacho also.
Marie Bisa, my talk. Okay, so we are just discussing our poll question: sex on the first date, yay or nay? Is it good or bad? I don't think it's bad, and then I don't think bear man will disrespect you, and also because you cheap, and also because BBI just because he had the opportunity, and I say you guys just felt the connection and just got it off. Maybe I know crying a bit boy. The person will look up your friends for the second date. So me being a guy, no, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I do not believe there's anything wrong with that. And then any guy be obeka so you cheap, you know them. I don't know, maybe guy no kwa disco and now I'm kwa because any kwa guy.
No. But what are you using? Ohima, what's your secret? And Ohima, you are
grounded.
Yeah,
it could be. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. I can find out later on. Yeah.
Okay.
Because some now
we are grounded.
Yeah. I'm more add my.
Show yourself before
So I don't think to me who be Marie, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think because only nipakono other on the first date, it make you being cheap and I say being, whatever word they use, but I do not see. I think
Nana has a different mindset altogether. When I talk about men I have met so far, and I can't say is new to me, Kaka.
No, man, you're new to you. It just maybe
because I never be a normal. Like some things are normal.
And you're normal, mommy. Maybe not to disrespect men or men. Just a joke. Maybe you haven't had the opportunity to date the rare Kwabuki guy. What do you say? The rare infantipim. Don't say any. Okay. You know you marry him anymore. Say that's another.
No, yeah.
But see, I guess your point. When I make us say, I won't tell somebody to say Uncle you're bad.
Yeah.
The thing is,
I don't think
we should clear sad. Yeah, only say Ama Emma Bebre. They have gone through sad and say or first date on it, especially Oba. Why you too eager? I say I need a man. I need a man for the quote unquote. No, on the bear man on the first date now. I say on another. It has putting them in some kind of like in a bottle. I say, yeah, we are on them. We are condemning them so much. Say, Nipani feels like that's the end of my life, and that is the mentality we need to clear. Say, if it has happened, it's not the end of your life. It's not a big. Don't make it like a big deal.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because only my man, for instance, asa no ba no better first date no. Na adwene na koma bibia wo mo. Unless se or ashawoni.
Yeah.
But
na manage your margin na baby.
But obema ni betimi ni wada e bia na adwene ni bibia wo. Another one so betimi ni wada she ni.
It's possible, but I don't think so. Yeah, but I don't think you should. Emmanuel should say wrong. I don't think wrong. It just maybe,
it is wrong.
I don't.
It is wrong.
Okay, maybe.
I say Quaps say. I think having sex on the first date is wrong. People always say it's African mentality. However, when it comes to certain things like raising kids, we adapt the African culture as we think the Western way of bringing up our kids spoil them. Okay. Yes. And right. Marie used to say, "Yeah, you and 50 million men are there." Others, yes, and I really know.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's wrong. It's not like the guys we take opportunity of that and I say yes and but I do not think wrong because I Muma there's something Ube to me will be a PA.
I don't know what your band they are person in that.
Oh, it's maybe Nasa. It's not the intention. Say we share the first date now.
But the attraction.
The attraction is there. You want more, and maybe that is how the connection. Both of you feel the connection, and then bam, that is how it can happen. There's certain things why you don't have to push it, and I say you don't have to force to let go. You don't have to suppress
Anyway,
it.
I didn't have sex on my first date.
Yeah, it's normal. But a bar just don't make sense. Oh, me not dainty. Me to whom you are stressed, and is she going to call again? And so there are certain.
Patrol, you need to call Tachini. Oh, you man.
Tachini, also.
Tachini, your friend, ma.
I have Akosia Kwab.
Akosia Kwab said something.
Well, no one should feel condemned as an individual choice. I'm sure it was given. A considerable thought before the act.
Yeah. Yeah, so but you don't have to feel bad about it. Me point say. Don't feel bad about it.
You're very careful what it.
Christian values.
Christian values. Having sex on the first date is wrong as having sex on your thousand date.
It's the same thing, right? Because don't worry. Yeah, because don't worry. So the first date or the 1,000 date does not make any difference unless so worry. And then
I don't think it's really
a big deal.
Makes any difference. I have seen couples who have had sex the first date and are married, right? And now I have seen people who waited for 5 years and got divorced after 6 months of marriage. Okay.
Why they can't touch it?
Yeah.
You see,
see,
and the man be brave.
I don't know. I think
now touching you offer the right number, dear. Is he calling the right
number? Actually, I don't know was Skype on Aquaba radio.
Yeah, baby, your friend be an oh dear, yeah, man, 5 minutes. Yeah, man, 5 minutes. So between after. Now, sir, any question be I discuss here. So today's topic was in a relationship. Can you keep a secret? Do you have to keep a secret in a relationship? Do you have to do that? And if you have any secret in a private EBB or Utima, do you have to keep it away from your spouse?
Private way and I'm a person say private say a thought of person me kum and a thought of person me poison and a thought of the person me poetry.
No, because that's not what we are talking about.
No, Nana say
no. Private thought is say okay. Say there was a story we had on Aquaba Radio. Me fa we into this lady saving Nisika, right? Or saving Skakakra no di ko see dine Ghana. On Niku's 50th birthday, she bought a ticket. No, me na call Ghana. No, they done a coach and Niku say, this is what I've done for us. Nikuni surprise. Nikuni Jaino.
Obeka se
nitimu yesum exactly. So Bibi San, do you have to keep it secret from your husband? Say, oh, I could see that. Maybe you've had some mindset, setting up business view as the side, and now you find a dance for example.
I feel say a sad way is a man's ego.
Why do you think that it's trust?
Nana.
Ego plays part. I mean, it's trust. But ego plays part because
okay, so some men will be happy. Say, me, I wouldn't divorce my wife because of say work on dying. Say any me didn't count there. Then we have a different conversation. Or no anything there. Then the conversation will also be different. What I said because I believe say but this is the case. Obano first of all, compare people awake, na your obano kwendin. Yet also only ukun na isi na what I say. And Nikoni say, Charlie, this is not true. Me no ne damn paso sorry the bia. Me no ne waha. Ye be married for almost 10 years. Oh ye be bisa Ghana. Why don't you let me in, Kakra?
Surprise.
What is wrong? Yeah, surprise. This is extreme surprise. This is very extreme surprise. What else have you done without me knowing? So why is that?
That's your point.
Yeah. What else have you done, or what else you crying a show team? A private time. Oh yeah. Meaning. So why you got life insurance? Crowd me so say me tie cry empire. Just say
that is not possible.
Yeah, into Bibi Sano. That is what I'm getting. I'm getting to Bibi Sano. Secret Bibi Sano. It's into you say Bibi Sano. Do you have to come out? Because I don't think that there's anything wrong. Say Obeka so honey man yes way. So let's go to Ghana. Niankosi dying. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything wrong that you should be able to open up. Tell Ukun say when your cash be into say mokoto asase na musi dying.
Okay, I think said what the woman was trying to do was to just let the husband know, say, or your bar, and she can do something for the family. And I say, this is what, just as you men go out and buy cars for us when we are not expecting it and all that. And it's just a nice way. I mean, I'll be very glad to hear that my wife did this. When you say, I spend this kind of on unnecessary things, we're not there. I'll be happy and I'll be proud of her.
Yeah, so we have about 2 minutes here. Check it out. Nasa, anything else episode about app near sorry so.
I think and I feel and all I know is sharing stuff with your partner is never a crime.
Mm-hmm.
It is a matter of you trying to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
trying to be open, trying to be transparent, trying to build a good communication with your partner. Into sɛ wobɛtumi ayɛ na woayɛ no yie a enka enye bibia enye she. And for the men and women out there who feel sad because your partner shared bibi with you, your partner has been very open, so you think you can take advantage or take the person for granted. Let me tell you, you are not choosing you are not pressing the right button, because it is just like opposite relationship na dey ekoso na eye. So as much as we are trying to build up relationship, no, let's try not to be liars. Let's try not to classify nneɛma bi sɛ wɛyɛ ntorɔ ketewa wɛyɛ ntorɔ kɛseɛ. Ne nyinaa yɛ ntorɔ. Be open, be truthful, and let's enjoy our relationships. Let's enjoy our marriage. That's one thing I believe. And let's also make God the center of ne nyinaa.
Amen.
Whether you are in a relationship or you are married.
Amen.
I believe saying Yankopon otutu ya namon si baby or person odisi. And if you don't, I'm talking from my religion.
Yeah.
Because then you'll be an Christian, but my religion and for those who also believe in my religion, they are the people I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Into also religion I will believe in. No, there's God there. Let's Yankopon. I'm talking about my on your center of whether relationship, whether marriage, and do the right things. The right things. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Nasa. Thank you as always. You always want to join us on Akwaba Radio. Critical issues. Ochina Nasa will be on air again. Your friend is saying
on the Z show.
On the Z show. Ochina, them you show more a lot to talk about.
A lot of stories to talk about.
Oh, man.
Babucho Akosia for the Akosia Quaps. Adjo chance for the Akosia Quaps today. Obia. Everybody, ABC Tachini, Marie, Pabucho, Edu, Z shows so I am Mumbra. It's 12 to 2 p.m.
Marie said that is rough. When I don't know, 10 years. Just just trust what you're saying.
I mean, you can go. This is nothing you have to get angry about.
Oh, him idea would you with him doing?
Oh, no, they've been never already. I was so
Uncle Pemma
you in Cowboy Jamai. Let's shower no this cano. More music near my demon. No,
so trust, right? Sometimes it be more depending on it. Sometimes it depends on the value of what you value.
Okay, man, let me tell you something. In relationship, obia what there or okuta. Some people hold trust.
Yeah.
Some people hold love.
Yes.
Some people hold sex.
Yeah.
Some people hold money. When the money is gone, the marriage is gone.
Yep.
When the trust is gone, the marriage is gone. When the love is gone, the marriage. When you can't satisfy each other, the marriage is gone. That is how it is. And yes, a few people, and your family be bit by bit, kaka me ya combine and say, trust in a crack qua, or don't know what crabby, let's manage it. Trust in a cranny was, he can't know crabby, let's manage it. Someone satisfy me crana. I don't know what crabby, let's manage it. So we can't really make Obia to seem like that. Obia how I pay. And I feel that this man has just picked the trust.
Okay.
And or the Eddie Sasa being Simuno.
Anyways, Damien, I'll say why late. Oh, Damien, sorry, I missed the show. Was doing some cleaning. Don't worry, my darling. Don't miss the Z show tomorrow.
The recording is there on here. The next.
Yeah, so we are going to post it on YouTube and then show Akwaba Radio USA. But while you YouTube, not subscribe, subscribe for me. Why? My beautiful face or my ugly face. Subscribe for me. Send me a screenshot. Then send it. Save it. If you have my number, send it to me. You don't have my number, send it. Call Akwaba Radio Facebook page. So then today we spoke about getting on relationship for the first time and things to discuss and things not to discuss. Yes, it was very interesting. Marie, was here. Ajua Chance Akode was here. Our new guest, Akusia Quaps, was here. Tachini Ebaye.
If I say Busa na question be pow.
Bisa. Okay, Bisa.
I'm thinking about.
How to frame the question? I had to frame the question.
So I'm thinking about my wife.
You are thinking about my wife.
How she would feel.
What's too?
Oh, Nana. Okay, so you guys actually had sex on your first date?
No, we did not. We did not.
Come to tell us that,
And I don't see a big deal with it.
Yeah,
Nana
still go ahead and love and adore her
Exactly,
as he died.
Yeah.
But the wife had her own principles. Or him, your principles are owning the principle at high esteem and yet to say because I love you so much now we'll feel saying I should give in. So yeah. So I understand sorry, why?
Oh no, Nasa, it's fine. But when those things happen, it's not going to be. It's not your intention, say BC, but it happens. What I say, I've been on first dates. It happened, and not so we dated for almost 4 years. What I say, it's
before
not
you like only Nipani Jai.
Exactly. So it's not like your friend is saying. It happens because of the connection.
And the way
you're talking on the phone, we chat, said even before we met.
Oh, yes, call for now. It began. It started Oh,
okay. So date Nankasa you guys have the connection already.
Okay.
Yeah,
I now get where you are coming from.
Yeah, it's not like
it doesn't look new anymore. I say you've known each other for some time.
Even if it's a hookup.
What are you wearing? Yeah, day.
So
it's like some conversations. No, it does happen. No, I'm saying that because I have had a long relationship. I've always had long distance relationships. That was with Nathaniel. Worry, and when you're talking about sex tape, worry, we could have conversations. I don't mind. Say, me video call. We will talk. We just that may record it because here, but you better have a conversation, nice time, nice way. Already psyche with that.
Exactly.
You are psyching yourself so much. So when you meet your partner, it's like oh, let's see. I guess where Nana is coming from. So apparently the first one now, they have already had that discussion on phone. They have planned on however they are going to it's like girl, get on, let's do it. Congratulations, Mama. You did a good job.
After showing the discussion, the crowd posting show But anyway, it's fun.
The show is critical relationship issues. This is how we do it every Saturday. Okay, relationship codes, counselors, and all. Now, money so that you enjoy your relationship with your partner, either where say it's just relationship or marriage or whatever. We want you to enjoy it. Now, the show was brought to you by Ohima Afrique, Ecstasy Cake, Modern Age Jewelry, Osquabis Graphics, and a Fresh World Entertainment. Yeah, that'll be Bia or Shay Bia. Don't only come today. Every Saturday, come on. Sundays, so Nyami from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. That is 5 to 7 p.m. Ghana time. And just only on the Z Show. Now watching a way butu. Oh, the funny face extra or no. And what would Macy's for Macy's.com for what on the Macy's. Any levels.
You guys need to invite me. That comparison about me by Z show, so because my topics na be why last week then I wanted to be on about
but you can be on
about Kwakume
and your producer SSR and me can be our producer. You can be on tomorrow.
Okay, I can
That's
be on.
Fine.
But me need topics. But I actually wanted to call in and last week the about Kwakume
I'll personally send you the topics. Me
thank you very much for tuning in. Next week we'll be here at the same time. Topic me now per se discussing, so please don't hesitate. You can inbox us. You can inbox us. You can inbox me, Facebook, Mantia Anoba, on Facebook, or Nanaya Anoba. You can inbox me, Nasa or Hima. We are all on Facebook, or even you can post it on Aquaba Radio, your Facebook wall. We will discuss the topic. We will pick the topic and then discuss it. Or any topic, please let us know. Madam, say thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
So.